Good morning. Hello, everybody. My name is Leslie Williams, and I'm just going to make some very fast statements in reference to why this video is being made. Look in the description of this YouTube video. This YouTube video is basically an evidence video. That's all this video is about. And in order for you to understand what the evidence is, I'm going to be transferring over to you some things that are being said in my environment at two separate places. In reference to what occurred yesterday on the 41 bus stop, on the 41 bus route. Then, once I got on the bus, right before I got on the bus, hang on one second. I apologize for that. Right before I got on bus route 41, I was standing at a bus stop for bus route 41. As I saw the bus coming from the distance, approaching the bus stop I was at, I made a statement in this digital tape recorder, that was running and recording. I said, right before I went to go put the bike on the bike rack on the front of the bus, in San Diego County, you can put your bicycle on these bike racks that are on the front of the bus. I saw the bus coming, so I said, at around 8 minutes and 47 seconds left of the audio file, I said, okay, here comes the bus. Then once the bus arrived, I say, as I'm going to put my bike on the bike rack, I discreetly said in my tape recorder, this tape recorder is attached to a pouch on the undergarments on my chest. This right here is a microphone that's plugged into the recording feature of the tape recorder. This is the actual physical microphone. Once the tape recorder is put on my chest and this microphone is plugged into it, the microphone is extended up right by my neck collar, which means all I got to do is cover up my mouth, okay, and make a statement in it discreetly just by bending my head over, because the microphone is right at the neck collar. As the bus was literally approaching me, literally within feet of me, I got my bike off the sidewalk, put it on the street in front of the bus to put the bike rack down. And right before it was right around that time, I bent my head over and made a statement, let's see if I hear gang stalking on this bus. That occurred at exactly 8 minutes, around 8 minutes, between 8 minutes and 25 seconds left of the audio file, and 8 minutes and 21 seconds left. It's a little bit over an hour-long audio file. Now, think about this. If a bus is arriving that I'm obviously not on yet because I'm at the bus stop, how would I know what individuals are going to say that are already on the bus? Think about this. I'm a gang stalking target. Gang stalking is also called organized stalking. As a result of being a target of this crime, the perpetrators who are managing the harassment that I experience, which includes staged events, their whole goal is to make the targeted individual of these crimes aware that they are being targeted. And they do this through clever means. By, but not limited to, getting around the targeted individual, the perpetrator of these crimes. I just got to eat apple pie and it's not digesting right, so excuse me for burping. What the perpetrator and manager of this harassment does is place different duped dummies they're using to get along my routes being known by that person as a result of the tracking, stalking, and surveillance of a target. As a result of this tracking, stalking, and surveillance of a targeted individual, they know where a targeted individual is at all times in real time, okay, which means current time. Okay, like the current time I'm speaking to you right now, okay, or any other current time concerning wherever I'm at. I arrive at the 41 bus stop. I'm making discrete statements in my tape recorder, okay, waiting for the bus to arrive. I see the bus coming, so I say, okay, here comes the bus. Then once the bus pulls up, I make a discrete statement, because this microphone is literally, see, it's got a clip on it, okay, and I clip it to my undershirt, okay, and then it's covered up by the top shirt with the microphone right here. So all I got to do is bend over and quietly say, let's see if I hear gang stalking on this bus. That's their way to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime and to harass me concerning it by placing different dupe dummies along my routes every day, everywhere I go, to repeat the name of the crime that's happening to me in specific, peculiar ways. And they are as follows. Then placing individuals along my routes and repeating gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, gang stalk, oh my god, gang stalk, in that way. Sprinkled with another few words like weird, crazy, and another word that's got the initial CH. And what I'm going to do right now is play you multiple audio files of it happening by individuals who are already on the bus before the bus arrives at my bus stop to pick me up. So this also gives you reason to look at, how did they know I was at that bus stop at that point in time, even, in order to make sure that the individuals they got to use were on the bus, to be on the bus once it arrived to pick me up, in order to use them to say it around me to remind me that I'm a victim of this crime. It's called sensitization methods. Okay, they sensitize the target to words, phrases, physical gestures, sounds, colors, specific people, or specific types of people, and then just reintroduce constantly around the targeted individual for them to see or hear what they've been sensitized to. And it's a clever way to make a person feel stalked because of the extreme amount of repetition the target experiences from seeing it or hearing it. Every day, everywhere they go, non-stop. So what I'm going to do is play the audio file of me. You got to listen carefully, because right when the bus is pulling up, you got to remember, I'm off a road where I'm at the bus stop at. And that type of road that I was off of, there's 2 or 3 lane traffic going in each direction. So the sound of the traffic going by and the bus pulling up garbles out a little bit my prediction that gang stalking will be set on the bus. But if you listen closely, you'll hear me state it, okay? And so what I'm going to do is just play it right now. The earbuds that are in this tape recorder are taped to the video camera. Listen to me state it. I'm going to play me stating it right now, and then I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to rewind it so you can hear me state it again, and then you'll hear the beeping of the bus, the clanking of the bike rack, so I can put my bike on the bus, and then me getting on the bus, okay, and then listening for individuals that are in the back of the bus saying gang stalk, oh my God, repetitively. In fact, it was being said so much on the bus, and I experienced this along my routes every single day, everywhere I go, non-stop, that when I heard them saying it, I leaned over like this, put my hand over my mouth with the microphone being right underneath my shirt collar, and I said, he's going to say, oh my God, next. And as soon as I got done saying that, he said it. And you'll hear that as well. That's right. Now, so, what I want you to do is I want you to listen to this. Let me just go ahead and press play. Okay, now you should have heard me just say, let me just backtrack for a second, hold on. One second. Okay, now I say it between 8 minutes and 21 seconds and 8 minutes and 19 seconds remaining of this audio file. I say, let's see if gang stalk is set on this bus. So I'm gonna plug the earbuds back in. I'm gonna press play, and then I can rewind it so you can hear it. Hold on 1 second. All right, now listen. As soon as I press play, you're gonna hear me say, let's see if gang stalk is set on this bus. Just listen closely. Okay, now I'm going to rewind it one more time. Alright, now listen, it said right here, just listen, I say, let's see if gang stalking is set on this bus. Listen, very carefully, I'm going to turn it up even. Alright, now listen very carefully. Okay, now what I just did was I stopped it. And then what I'm going to do now is press play, and I want you to listen for the entire 8 minutes of how many times you hear gang stalk and oh my God being said back to back. That's right, just listen carefully, along with other words like weird and crazy. Just listen how it's said back to back, and then listen how I say he's going to say oh my God, and then as soon as I get done shutting my mouth from saying that, he says it. And these teenagers they were using were sitting way back in the bus. I was sitting at the very front of the bus, so there's no way they could have even heard me say that, because I said it discreetly by covering up my mouth, bending my head down and saying, they're going to say, oh my God, like that. There's no way they could have heard me say that all the way in the back of the bus. And then as soon as I said that, he says, oh my God. Now what's the likelihood of that happening if I wasn't able to predict what they're going to do based on experience concerning what they do and what they what they tell these dummies to do. After you hear this being said on this bus route, I get off the bus at UCSD and go to the Price Center, and it's constantly said around me in there in the same exact way, and you're going to hear those audio files as well. So let me just get right to the meat and potatoes. I'm boarding the bus right now after I put my bike on it. Just listen for it. Oh, and by the way, this occurred on November 8th, 2013, at both places, the 41 bus stop, the 41 bus route, and UCSD Price Center.
See, oh my god, crazy T watch. The one that's talking right now. Hey, is that the San Diego Tribune? That's not the UT? I was reading an article in the paper the other day that a bunch of monkeys escaped from the zoo. Never can tell when you might see one. It might have been New York Times. Sorry, Rocket. Hey, his bus are on 41, right?
Alright, now, this is an audio file. As you can see, that audio file, let me backtrack to it. You can see the date right there. There's the month. I mean, there's the month right there, 11, which means November. There's the date, 8. There's 13. Okay? Now, this is an audio file of it occurring inside a UCSD Price Center. Do you hear gang stalking being said around me along with, oh my God, you be the judge.
Cool, sir. I'm now on this. Get me out of here. Oh, shit. 500 because I just got off the bus. Alright. Flat out. When you hit that car, it's going to happen any time. Alright, little thing on the campus today. And deadhead. Wow. It's the deadhead. What the guy's doing sitting out here minding your own business? What is plugging in, huh? Like me. Got my bike in there and check my video camera on. I take the cord and make sure it's still operating. Just security check. Can't compete with you on a motorcycle, too. Hey, is that your bike? Are you sure?
Well, it belongs to the region, technically.
Does it got a registration number on it?
It's got a fifth registration.
Really? Hey, what year is that? Is it really? It's in great shape for 2009. What you got there, a tape recorder? Oh, cool. What's your tape recorder? because I got a, see on my side I got a camera droid. It's got some tape recorders. And see if we can stop this. Magically started. Okay, so it's magically working now. Let's see if they're trying to say that the cops are called because they saw a bulge underneath my shirt, which is nothing but a camera case. So this for any excuse to call the police. Using anybody for. Give me something to stop me. He's still here. He's getting his motorcycle now. So. Two separate steamers just got in for gang stalking in his presence. In his presence. I just cut a hose, but I didn't know what's going on. So, these cigarettes. Wow, look at all these people. Are you in line? Are you in line? Hey, what do you think of this camera case? Don't you think it's pretty cool? It's a camera case. I'll work it out for you? Yeah, check this out. It's one of those little sirens that you use.
Okay, now, look in the description of this YouTube video, because this YouTube video is a continuation. This one right here that I'm making right now is a continuation of a video that I just got done completing. Okay? That YouTube title will be in the description of this YouTube video, and possibly another YouTube video will also be made as a continuation of this one. I got a lot of stuff to do today, so there might not be one. I appreciate you listening. Getting around me and repeating the name of this crime everywhere I go is their way to let me know that I'm being stalked and harassed as a result. Thank you.